What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from PumaPlow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 22. We're back on Erlengrat here. How y'all doing? Thanks for clicking on the video. I do appreciate it. Guys have a bit of a change of plans, to be honest. Change of plans. I didn't work on this map at all on my day off, so bit of a change of plans. I went ahead and took a contract, guys. And look at this beast. Look at that beast. Gotta love it. We're gonna go ahead and harvest field 14, or at least get started on it. I don't know how far we'll get into it, but at least going to get started on field 14. Okay, we got a decent sized combine, of course, here, and a good sized header, so we should be able to pitter patter fairly well. And of course, we do have GPS, which is nice that they give you a GPS on the leased equipment, which is very nice. They do give you a header cart for this. I don't know why you need a header cart for a folding head, right? I mean, it's still the head's as wide as a 2-lane road, but you know what? That's fine. No big deal. But anyway, appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? Happy Friday. Look at me. I actually this is my 3rd video this week. Look at me. I actually did it, guys. Wow. Happy New Year's Eve, by the way. Today is, of course, New Year's Eve for y'all. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope it's a good one. Hope y'all have a safe New Year's Eve. A lot of people like to get kind of stupid on New Year's Eve, you know, and well, that'll definitely be happening around where I live. I mean, I will not be partaking in the stupid festivities, but it will definitely be happening around me. They always do a big thing down in St. Louis. They plead for a couple days on the news ahead of New Year's to, well, hey, don't shoot your guns in the air. Y'all shouldn't do that kind of thing, you know? So it's a whole thing. And I just don't understand why people are so dumb with it, you know? But you know what they say, you can't fix stupid, and well, unfortunately, there's a lot of stupid out there. So. Oh, goodness. All right, we want 90 for the GPS, and we'll just do auto width. It's fine. Turn our lines on here for a second. We can get adjusted to the edge of the field, and we'll be good to go. Since I'm not in multiplayer, I can adjust my lines. Actually, yeah, we'll move over just a little bit, I think. That way, yep. I think it's that button. Not that button. This button? Not that button. This button? No. Do I not have that set up? I don't have that set up as a hotkey, do I? And that auto width is not correct at all. How big is this auto width supposed to be? That's not even close. So some of these corn heads, auto width does not work. I'm gonna say like 45. 45? I think even that's too big. Yeah, that's too big. Okay, 44. I don't actually know. I do not actually know. 44. That's still too big. 43. Still 42. That looks like that might. Right? Maybe no. No. Yeah. No. 40. 39. Okay, 40. Don't mind me. I'll get this GPS eventually, okay? We're gonna go with what was that? 40 feet. Okay. That's what we're gonna go with, yeah. 40 feet. Actually not. Oh, my mouse isn't set right. There we go. Man, I'm going through it right now. Sorry. I thought for sure I had it set to one of my G keys up there would just move my lines. But apparently I'm incorrect in that, which I know it's just Alt and Home. But, or Alt and page up, page down. Kind of here. There we go. Alright. Okay, I think we got it. Alright, we need to AI helper the tipper. I'm going to start a job. We're just going to tell him to go to right now. And I would like him to come down to this other end of this field. Is where I would like him to go. And actually, let's get this guy down here as well. Same thing, just to go to. And we'll put him on this end for right now. Might as well help out and have two guys running, right? I mean, he can get here. Because this is a large capacity combine, of course. And I don't even know where we're taking this. It should be flashing on our map, right? I was going to guess the train. It is. No? Oh, for sure something there was flashing. I guess I'm seeing stuff, guys. Where? Cell points flashing, right? Should it not be flashing right now? Should it not be flashing? Okay. That's very strange. Anyway. I thought for sure it would flash to the mission, no? Am I just blind? There's only like 4 cell points on this map, right? Aren't 2. Where is that? That's not the train, right? Not. This is the train. Right? No. That's Felsburn. Why is it not? Gotta be right. Okay, it's. Why is that not flashing? That should be flashing, right? I don't know. Anyway, not worried about it. I'm just showing you guys how much of a noob I am right now at this game. Jeepers. I swear it's my second time playing, okay? Oh, goodness. So, New Year's Eve, obviously, today for you guys. Tomorrow's New Year's Day. New Year's Eve, I am planning on streaming into the new year, as I've done many, many times in the past. Streaming in the new year, farming in the new year to be more specific. I will be farming, playing the farm sim, of course, to rein in the new year, which I have done for, I honestly can't tell you how many years I've done that for now. To be completely honest, it's been a lot of years I've been doing New Year's streams. And like 5, 6 years, something like that. 7, I don't even know. It's been a long time. But yeah, so I plan on streaming in the new year, farming. Be more specific, of course, and it'll be a good time. So, starting tonight around 6, like my normal, it's my normal time, but I'll be here till a little after midnight. Probably not too late, but at least a little bit for you guys, because why not? You know, why not? Could be. It is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a grand old time. So figured, why not? Why not do that? You know? Be a good time. And then New Year's Day is a normal Saturday for me. I'll be here 10 hours. Just like normal on New Year's Day. So lots of streaming coming up. All Farm Sim 22. All from what's it called? Elm Creek with really no creek anymore. That's okay, right? It's all good. All right, my other guy made it down here. Good. So problem is I'm going to be over 50% by the time I get down here. So yeah, I'll have to offload a little bit at least, but it's all good. It is all good. And then we can set them up to run automatically for us because, hey, that's the beauty of the AI helper, you know, between GPS and AI helper. This is awesome. You know, I can GPS my way down the fields and keep the rows nice and neat and clean and everything. And then I can AI helper the guys around too. Rob, glad to hear you made it in the server. I think you told me that on stream too, but I'm glad to hear that. Sean, I did see her comment finally about the command thing. Basically, Carson's just lazy, but you know, it's all good. Not hard to change a command, you know, from one map to a different map. It's not hard at all, but anyway, it's fine. Carson will watch this and yell at me now for calling him lazy, but that's okay, right? That's okay. And then Steven, yes, you should just go back to asking about cooking videos. With records, never gonna happen. Cooking video, cooking stream, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. People have been saying like, oh, a cooking video. Well, we already know how to use a microwave. Like, I actually do cook. Like, I legitimately do cook. Okay, we made soup. Actually, my dad made it. I was gonna make it, but I was live streaming still. That's why I was over 50%, because I harvested that end first. I'm like, I should be over 50% right now, right? But anyway, Thursday night for dinner, let me back it up here a little bit. My sister sent over all this ham the other day. I don't know why. It was like after Christmas. They had a ham, I guess, or something. I don't even know. But she sent over all this ham that like nobody was eating. And so I was like, hey, we should make this like really, really simple. It's a ham and bean soup. Mom used to make it. We wouldn't make it very often, but like once or twice a winter maybe. And it's literally just like, she would do like chunks of ham, but we had like sliced ham, but it was thick sliced ham. So it's kind of like a chunk, right? And then it's literally like a white bean. So like a Great Northern bean or something like that. You can kind of pick whatever you want. And then potatoes. And well, that's pretty much it. That's your soup. Very, very simple soup, but it's good. And it kind of brings back memories, you know? And so the other day I was at the grocery store with Dad, and I was like, hey, we should make that soup soon because we have the ham. We just need, you know, the beans and potatoes, you know, not a big deal. So he cheated a little bit. We bought a bag of potatoes, and I told this story on stream. But we bought a bag of potatoes, and then the next day he was talking to his buddy at work, and his buddy at work was like, just get canned potatoes. It's so much easier. So we ended up, he made it while I was still streaming, and he did use the canned potatoes, and it was okay. I mean, the canned potatoes weren't bad. They weren't bad at all, but it really, really brought back some nostalgia for me and for Dad. It was cool, man. It kind of reminded us of Mom being around, you know, and I told him, I was like, that's the first soup we've had in like 2.5 years. And he's like, yeah, pretty much. So it was definitely a good thing. I could put cheese in mine too, because, you know, I'm a cheesy guy like that. But yeah, wouldn't mind making it again. We have some more ham in the fridge. I think I'm going to freeze that up either tonight or tomorrow in a couple weeks to get that out and make some more soup, you know, on a good cold day. Oh, nothing better than a good bowl of hot soup on a cold day, you know. So there's this other soup I want to try too. Mr. Matt, the Grain Arcade, he sent me a recipe from his mom, and it's very similar to a soup that my mom used to make. It might be the same recipe, honestly, but it's like a vegetable with beef and like tomato, and it's kind of like a vegetable. I don't even know what you'd call it, but it's super good too. So I'm looking forward to that at some point. You know, I need to get a grocery list together and buy all the stuff for that. That's a good soup too, you know, and you can put that in a crock pot and just have it warm all day. Put a little cheese in there maybe, or just like some oyster crackers even. Oh, good soup, you know. And again, that would definitely hit me in the nostalgia, because Mom used to make that and actually freeze it, because my dad and I actually really like it. And it's weird because it has like vegetables in it and like tomato based kind of, and Dad doesn't like tomato based stuff, and he doesn't like vegetables like at all, but he'll eat that soup up like it's going out of style. So it's kind of amusing, honestly, how Dad eats that soup. So I don't know if he was just always eating it to be nice, which if Dad doesn't like something, he's not going to eat it. You know, like Mom would make something with onions that were a little bit too big, and he'd sit there and pick onions out for an hour. You know, his food's cold, but he's picking onions out because he doesn't want to eat the onions. That's the way Dad always was, or is, still is. Well, I don't really cook with onions because I know he's just going to pick them out anyway. But it's kind of funny, you know. It's kind of amusing. So yeah, one of these days I want to make that soup. That is it's an awesome soup. If it's like the same thing like Mom used to make, because I was like talking about it one day on the stream, and Matt was like, yeah, my mom used to make that too, and he like sent me the whole recipe. I'm like, yes. So someday I will make that. It is good soup, as TikTok would say, right? Good soup. Just saying, very, very good soup. But anyway, that's enough soup talk. Sorry if y'all want soup now. Everybody wants soup, right? I mean, it's like cold, and it's soup weather, especially coming up this weekend. We're gonna have some really cold temperatures for us. Not really cold, but definitely cold temperatures for us here soon. Gonna be 15 degrees, which I know for some of you that's a warm summer day. I know, but for where I live, getting down to about 15, that's getting pretty chilly, you know. And it's gonna I think a Sunday the high is only going to be like 22 or something with a chance of snow. And I know, like I said, for some of you guys, that's warm, but it's all relative to where you live, you know? Some areas it just doesn't get that cold. And then when it's like 110 degrees with, you know, 90% humidity, I'm like, just another day. And some of y'all would be melting, which I mean, I melt when I go outside too, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's hot when it's, you know, 100 degrees and 90% humidity. That's definitely hot. The humidity is what gets you. It's all relative. It's all relative to where you live, what you're used to, that kind of stuff, you know? It really, really is. It's all relative. So my hot is not the same as your hot, and your hot's not the same as my hot, and my cold's not the same as your cold, you know? And how it works. So yeah. But either way, possible like real first little bit of winter is coming our way here in the St. Louis area this weekend. So could be interesting what we get into this weekend here. So hopefully it's not too bad. We did work on our snowblower the other day just in case. I don't think it'll be an issue. I don't think it'll be a measurable snow to like have to break out a snowblower, but it's one of those things you never know. And you'd rather be safe than sorry. So that is what we're going to do. We are going to be safe rather than sorry. Where is this actually going? Okay. Oh, wrong menu. Wrong menu. All right. We want to okay, we want him to come back. We want him to start from there. We would like him to loop and go. That did not work. Why did that not work? Go. What is wrong with my workers lately? They do not like me. They do not like me. All right, I give up. I give up. I guess I'm driving that manually. Oh man. That's okay. Can we get to the end of the field? We're getting. Got to turn the auger on to put a couple bushels in the auger, you know. Throw that out there. Better do that. I have not been having good luck with what's it called? Workers on multiplayer, but I think that's a mod we're messing with. Can't tell y'all what mod it is. It's a secret mod. We have a secret mod, and hopefully someday I'll be able to explain the whole thing in video and on Twitch and everything. But for right now, can't really talk about it. But we were testing it out, and it caused our AI guys not to work. I think. I don't even really know. I can't get AI guys to work for nothing. So, but yet they drove to the field. Did you notice that? Like they drove to the field, but they won't deliver. Maybe there's something about that delivery point. I don't know. But we're going to have to go drive there and find out ourselves, I guess, because well, that tractor's full and this one's probably about to be full. So here in a second, it's a pretty good load on this John Deere, 16,000 liters. So we'll just go jump over here to the old the boo-her. And we'll go run it. Well, 8,000 liter load. Turn our hazards on to be safe, you know. Actually, we need to go south. We need to go south, to go west, to go north, to go everywhere. Actually, if they'll do the go to at least, right? Can't I just like tell him to go to? Just go to. Go to? See, go to works. I don't know why go to works. I'm not sure about that. John Deere's full. Let's actually tell you to go to as well. And we'll keep the combining rolling. That's what I'm thinking. We'll get another grain tank load on the combine and probably gonna have to go dump the hey there, bud. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Come here often? He's trying to pathfind around me, but there's really not a path that doesn't go through me, apparently. Get out of here, bud. Shove him with my combine. Still hired. Okay, he's gonna actually go. All right. I think he was going to be honest. Like he's going to. So we'll catch up with them in a minute. We might as well just have them drive to the hell point, or the whatever you want to call it, this hell point, yeah. And then we'll go over there in a minute. But we're about half done with this field. This isn't going to be too bad. Not a bad mission. This mission is worth like 8 or 10 grand, so not bad at all. We should get a little bit extra grain, of course. But what a combine, huh? Be a nice combine to have. Of course, use this combine. We run it on multiplayer. But it's a beast. It is a beast. We run the wider tracks on multiplayer and the longer auger. That way we can put the big grain head on. Of course, on this corn head, you just don't need that. We actually run the bigger corn head too. I think it's bigger anyway. It's non-folding, the one. No, it is folding. It is folding. This is the John Deere head. We run the Capella, right? I want to look. I'm curious now. So the Capella, I thought we were in the Capella, 9 meters, 12. Oh, I guess we do run the John Deere then, because that's 12 meters. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So yeah, used to the corn head too. But you definitely don't need it on or for the longer auger for this grain head, corn head. You know what I mean? The header. Goodness gracious. Words are hard. See, the problem is, guys, with words being hard, right? I streamed today, so I think I used most of my words up. I think that's what it is. When you stream for like 6.5 hours, you tend to use your words up. I think that's what's going on, right? That's what we're going to go with anyway. All right, are our guys over there yet? One is there. The other one's closed. Okay, we're going to go ahead and jump up. Just because, why not? Jump up and deliver this grain here. Well, that's the wrong way anyway. We're not going to go in there. We're not going to do that. Goodness, how dare I even attempt to go in the wrong direction? Thought about it for a second, not going to lie. Definitely not a drive-through, huh? Definitely not a drive-through. All right, let's turn that mark off. Because it's kind of annoying. And we'll AI helper this back to the field. We'll AI helper the other guy back to the field. We'll do the old switcheroony. Grab the other one, get it emptied out as well. Alright. They're 12% complete on that mission. Off one load, that's actually not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So go to right there. Go. Jump in this, fire it up. Tell it to pitter patter. Still have never seen that. Apparently it's from Letterkenny, but never seen it. There's so many TV shows, man. Or like, not even TV shows, but like, you know, your Netflix or Hulu or any of those shows, like the app shows, or you know, Netflix shows, whatever. They're still TV, right? But anyway, there's so many of those that I just have never taken the time to watch. And I'd probably enjoy them. And the other one I hear everybody talk about is Yellowstone all the time. So many people talk about Yellowstone, and I just have not taken a second to watch it. I'd probably enjoy it, right? But just have not. Go. All right. Back to the combine. Do some more combining. And by the time he gets here, one of them anyway, hopefully we'll have a load farm. It's a bit of a hike over there. Not bad, actually, but it's a bit of a hike. Look at the whole map. It's crazy how much of this map is just not, you know, not a field, basically. So much just grassland up here and hills, and it's kind of insane. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun map. But it's definitely a different way to play, you know, because it's really set up for dairy. That's kind of, I mean, with all this grassland, and you can do some logging too. But in my opinion, this map is highly set up for dairy. So we will get into that. Y'all want me to keep the cows, by the way. I was really kind of hoping you'd say get rid of them. It is not really costing me anything to keep them, of course, but kind of hoping to get rid of them. So I will tell you guys, hopefully over the weekend coming up here, hopefully I'll have some time to get on here and do the mowing and the baling and all that stuff that I wanted to do, that I said I was going to do after the last video that I didn't do. You know, hopefully I'll have some time to take care of all that stuff that I wanted to do up around the homestead, because really we need to turn these areas into actual fields. I don't know if I'll do this one. I think I'll leave this area here for bale storage, but definitely this one, and this one, and then really looking at buying this plot. You think about it, this is like 2.5 loads of bales. That's it. And I can probably get more. I could probably get 2 or 2.5 loads of bales off that field in one cutting. So that's not bad, you know. But if I buy that plot of land, then I'll try to actually buy real fields after that. Because of course I want to farm. I mean, I don't want to just mow and bale. I'll mow and bale for a little bit. You know, it's not a bad way to make money. Like 50 grand a trailer load of bales, you know, I'll take that. But actual farming would be nice too, you know. Maybe even like taking some fields out and combining, or taking some trees out and combining fields if possible. I don't really know how much I would do. Maybe like these 3 here plow together. These 3, those 3, these 2, those 2. I don't know. Interesting. You guys know I like making big fields, so at least y'all should know that about me. Definitely do. And I know I talked about it in the last video and the video before, but I definitely will take this map to the live streams eventually, you know. It's just gonna help me with the progression of this map, you know, and being able to do more things on here just a little bit faster and all that stuff, you know. It's just gonna help, and that's all there is to it. So at some point I will take this to the live stream, and you know, Carson doesn't want to edit the command. Well, you know, there's other ways. Sean can do it, I can do it, you know, there's other ways, you know. So I just think it's funny that Carson was like, yeah, I just don't want to edit your command. That was the gist of it. And it's like, well, okay, Carson, all right, that is something he would definitely say, and he definitely did say it. There's no proof, of course, because he just said it to me, didn't put it in text anywhere, but I don't think anybody would doubt it, right? I don't think so. I know I didn't doubt it. I was just like, all right, good talk, good soup, right? Just back up here and just trying to get a little room here so we can turn behind our tipper guy. We're good to go. Back across the field. I'm just about done with this field. Should have what? We'll be full when we come back down here. I can empty into the little guy actually while I'm down there. No, you know what? We're just gonna send him down here too. How about that? We'll just send him down here. If he'll drive down here, yes he is. Okay. We'll just drive him on down here. If we need him on the other end, we'll drive him back the other way. AI helpers are really nice to have. That's all I know. It's a cool feature. It really is. And I see myself using it just like this a lot on this Let's Play, where I'm going to be the one in the combine, or eventually I'll be the one in the auger wagon, have the combine running, be the one in a wagon driving to a tipper to unload. Although really, I don't know if auger wagons are necessary on this map, because there's just not a lot of field, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, that would be a good sized field, and that would be, you know, plow them together. You know, you could do all these here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can plow all that together. And that's a decent sized field, but I definitely see using it just like I am right now. Quite a bit, to be honest. I definitely see using it like this quite a bit. So, yeah. Be kind of interesting, right? Kind of interesting. Alrighty, we are just about done with this field, and yeah, we'll be done here soon, right? Soonish. I don't mind doing these missions. You know, the missions are kind of fun. It's a good way, and I've already used this combine, of course, but it's a good way early game or early save just to be able to use like different equipment that you don't normally, you know, get to use right when you start a new save or whatever, you know. It's kind of cool. It's a cool way to be able to try out equipment, you know, which I wasn't familiar with this combine, which like I said, I am, because we use them on multiplayer. Be like, you know, maybe I don't like the John Deere. I don't like the strobe lights on it. Instead of having beacons, it has strobes, which I can totally see that. See, it's right there. And there's two on the cabs. I'd rather see actual beacons. I know this is what the combine has in real life, but when you're back here, you can't really see it. My little beacon that I have that came with the collector edition, it's going crazy right now, but you can't really see it in the game, which is not a big deal. But, you know, maybe I would buy a different combine instead, you know. Just a thought. Or, you know, use like a different cultivator or something for a cultivating mission, or a fertilizer. Maybe you use one and you're like, I don't like this one, I'd rather use the other one, or whatever. It's a good way to kind of try out equipment without like costing you money. You're making money to like try out equipment, you know. Kind of an interesting way to try out some different equipment, stuff that you're not used to running per se, you know. It's kind of neat. And there's a pretty good variety of missions, honestly. Autosave is set to like no time at all, huh? You got some cultivating missions. You can try out some different tractors, you know. Different cultivators. Be like, ooh, I don't know about that cultivator. It's kind of small. You know, maybe something like that would be better to have, you know. Or harvesting and be like, yeah, I'd never want to do another sugar beet mission. You're right. Actually, how'd you know? You know. Or ooh, maybe a cotton mission. That'd be kind of fun, right? I still don't really do sowing or seeding missions, whatever you want to call them. I don't really do those, to be honest. I don't know why. I just have this thing where I just don't want to. I just don't want to. And that's really, I know that's not a valid reason. I don't know why. I just don't. I just don't do them. I never really liked them in 19 or 15, 17, or any of them. Never really have. I don't know why. It's kind of weird, right? Kind of weird. I never really I felt like you just didn't make money by the time you paid for your seed. The fertilizing contracts are traditionally like where it's at. Harvest contracts are good because you get extra crop. You know, at least a little bit. I'll probably end up just selling it right now, to be honest. Just to get rid of it. But and I do also have that bin back at my home. I could run it there, but I'll probably just sell it. Just sell it off and be done with it. What I'll probably end up doing. Go that button. Not the full dogger button, but the you know, or not the lower header, the full dogger is what I wanted. GPS button and cruise. And put the header down and go. Alright, so our big tipper's full. Go to the right screen. We can send him back over there. You know, I bet you it's the way that sell point is. I bet you I will not be able to sell with anything AI at that sell point. Just the way it is. It's not a pull through. I bet you AI workers are not going to do that. Maybe if I had a side dump, which technically my little wagon is could also be a side dump. Maybe with that. But I bet you that's the reason. Just the way that sell point actually is right there. It's just not going to work. That's what I'm going to guess anyway. That's my official guess. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. That's probably what it is though. Because I know, well actually I don't know if you can sell at the train or haul to the train. I haven't done that yet with AI. Just I don't think I have. No. Dumped at my homestead. That's about it with AI. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but the way that sell point is like non-drive through, that's probably just as good as it's going to get as far as hauling for that sell point. So that's okay. It is what it is. Tell them to go over there and tell them to come back. Really is not going to be a big deal. You know? Not a big deal at all. There goes that tipper. The biggest problem I see is that tipper has to come back to this field before I can finish this contract, because I already have more than the other tipper holds. It holds what, 8? I think, pretty sure. So that tipper there is going to have to come back before I can finish out, or I drive the combine to the sell point. That sounds like something I would do, right? I have actually, it was back on 15, I want to say. Nah, maybe 9, maybe 7. It was on 17. I forget what map it was, but we literally hauled grain with our combines, because we had some like decentish modded combines. They had an okay capacity. I think it was like 25,000 or maybe 30, whatever it was. And we got done harvesting and we're like, yeah, let's go ahead and sell. But we only had like 1 or 2 trucks, I think. And, you know, an auger wagon or 2, maybe. Probably like 1 auger wagon, a couple combines, and a truck. Which was fine for harvest, but when it came time to sell, we had like a lot of bushels or liters. And it was like, man, I kind of want to like sell all this. And we ended up using our combines. We'd drive them under the spout at our bin, fill them up, and take off. Because those combines we had, I think they went like 35 or something, or 38. So not really a big deal, you know, just pitter patter, and well, the rest is history. We hauled grain with combines, and it was hilarious. I remember that. That was so funny. I just can't remember what the name of that map was. It was a really good map. We mostly farmed like up north. It had a river you could drive through or 2. Down south there was a really big river that went across, and there was like a big field on like the bottom left corner. I don't know if we even ever farmed it, but I forget what map that was. That was one of those maps where I had to like drive in cab. It was for like Extra Life. People would donate and I would have to drive in cab for half an hour or something with no GPS. You know, the dark ages. No GPS in cab. It was harvest. I left so many skippers, it was not even funny. I forget, I cannot remember for the life of me what that map was. You guys are probably going to say it in the comments. I'm going to have to look it up. If you guys say it, I'll like look it up on my YouTube. I do not remember the name of it, but it was so funny. That was the map where we had the passenger script mod. And we would, we all piled in the semi. I have a picture of that somewhere. All of us got in the big semi, the Warrior or whatever it was. The Hulk, whatever it was. The big semi. A whole bunch of us got in that thing. And we're driving around in it. Like there was somebody, I think it was me. I was like sitting on the bed of the sleeper. Or something like that. It was so funny. All right, we are going to tell this guy to go back over here. Then we got to switch screens to jump into this guy. Got to start him up. The whole thing, guys. Yeah, the way this sell point is, it probably is not mapped for AI, even though it could totally just drive here and then just turn out like I do. But AI is probably not mapped for it, if I had to guess, so. That's okay. It is what it is, right? It is what it is, and that's all it is. That's okay. Okay. I just got a message about our crossplay server, so I gotta go fix that here in a minute. But first, we gotta get this video done. Gotta get this harvest done for you guys, right? Gotta get this done. And then I'll go see what's up with the crossplay server. Something apparently is broken. What else is new? I'm kidding. It doesn't really break that often. Doesn't really break that often at all, so it's all good. Now, where's that other tipper? He should be driving through here, right? Oh, he didn't even leave. Didn't even leave? Come on, slacker. What are you doing? What are you doing here? That combine too close to you or something? Let's try that. Try it. See if it works. Probably won't. I just ate that roundabout a little bit. Okay, I was like, you are not blocked, but he must have been seeing the combine. I had to guess. That's probably what it was. The combine was getting in his way a little bit there. Yeah, he's gonna figure out his life here in a minute, I swear. Turn some more. Alright, there we go. Get the last of the corn. And we'll still probably beat him over there, because of course we can drive faster than an AI can. Because I kind of drive like a crazy man. What else is new? A little weight on the back of the trailer. Okay, we're done. Another 6,000. Not bad. Not quite 6, but not bad. Actually not a bad little hauling rig here, by the way. This little Kloss and Kloss trailer. Sponsored by Kloss, apparently, huh? We're beating the booher. Look at us go. Of course, this Kloss flies 32, 33. This is not bad. Be a good little hauling tractor, right? Of course, we don't really have a lot to haul on this map right now, especially because, you know, not that many fields. Although a tipper this size is eventually going to be too small someday, so we'll get something bigger at some point. But it really would be nice to take this map to the server, or to not server, but to the stream, and be able to play more hours. You know, it would be good. Because to be honest, I haven't been putting any time into this off recording, basically. I know I need to be, but I've been playing Fortnite this week. Which actually I'm probably gonna go fix the server to see if the boys want to jump in Fortnite for a little bit. At least a couple of them. So if Tony wants in, maybe. I don't know who else is around, but we'll see. I don't even know if Tony's around. I asked him earlier if he wanted to play Fortnite, and he said yes, but that was like 6 hours ago. So not 6, 4 hours ago. We will see. All right, so this is pure profit, by the way, on top of the contract we got coming in right now. Go ahead and jump in our booher. Fire him, so now we're taking over. This is definitely not a good hauling rig, by the way. 15 miles an hour. Man, this feels like it's a lot slower. Oh, wait. Because it is. It's because it is, guys. Here's your thumbnail for you. Probably should have taken a picture of the big, fancy, shiny John Deere combine. No, we'll take the picture of the little booher that we have. That way we don't spoil what we did in the thumbnail, right? No spoilers, please. No spoilers. You know what? That might be a title too, if I remember that. No spoilers, please. I think that might be the title of this video. We'll see if I remember that tomorrow morning. Oh, man. Something random, you know? It's all about being random sometimes, guys. No spoilers, please. Just like in that Spider-Man movie, the new one. You know, that scene where Han Solo dies? Man, crazy stuff, you know? That was definitely a joke that was started on the live stream side of what I do. And it went on for a couple days, to be honest. And then somebody went to see the Matrix movie, and I was like, hey, how was that Han Solo scene? And I don't know if anybody else thinks it's funny, but I think it's hilarious. Obviously, Han Solo's not in Spider-Man or the Matrix, I would assume. I haven't seen either one, so I actually don't know. I can't comment, but one could only assume that he's not in either one, you know? Of course, Han Solo is Star Trek, right? Wait. I know it's Star Wars. That was a joke. That was a dry sense of humor joke, okay? Chill. Don't come at me. Don't come at me with pitchforks. That was a joke. Anyway, guys, that is that. We made some money off that contract. Let's actually finish the contract out as well. Go ahead and finish that out. We made not 169,000. Made a little bit of money there, guys. That's good. Always good to make some money. We're still $500,000 debt, but hey, gotta start somewhere. You know how you eat an elephant after all, guys, right? One bite at a time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll be back with another video on Monday. Till then, make sure you check out the live streams and the second channel. Links in the description for all that good stuff. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.